All right, I have my Lesson 12 exit ticket and my pencil. Let's go over this problem together. Model the problem with the tape diagram. Solve and write your answer as a statement. When it says statement, that means it wants you to write a sentence for your answer that you're solving in math. Okay, that's super important to remember when we're doing math together. So the problem says, in January, Scott earned $8,999. In February, he earned $2,387, more than in January. Okay, so this is where my tape diagram is going to become super important with these numbers. In March, Scott earned the same amount as in February. How much did Scott earn altogether during those 3 months? Is your answer reasonable? Explain. Okay, so I know that I need to use a tape diagram, and I see two very important numbers. I'm going to go ahead and put just a box around these numbers so I can remember that those are important. The question is asking me, how much did Scott earn all together during those 3 months? Okay, so the problem is asking me for all 3 months, the amount of money he made. So I see I have January, that goes with this number. Scott earned $8,999. February, he earned $2,387, more than this amount. And in March, Scott earned the same amount as in February. So that would be this number. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start by drawing my tape diagram. My first tape diagram is for January. So I'm going to write January over to the side, just like that. And this amount is $8,999. Okay, so then my next one is February. Going to label the next one. February, he earned this amount more than in January. So we know he already made this in January, so I'm going to keep this, $8,999, and he earned this amount more. So I'm going to add on $2,387. And then in March, he earned the same amount as February. So this amount right here. So March, I'm going to draw one big tape diagram. Okay, and the question wants me to know how much he made in all 3 months. I'm going to draw my bracket out to the side. I'm going to put M for money. This is my unknown variable. Okay, so it looks like I'm not just solving for one thing in this problem, but two things. I need to solve for how much he made in March so that I can also solve for M, the unknown variable. So I'm going to use my standard algorithm, and I'm going to begin by solving for February. I need to add these two numbers together to find how much he made in total in February. So I'm going to do 8,999, add 2,387. So 9 add 7 is 16. Put my 1 on top of the next number. Now I have 1 add 9 is 10. 10 add 8 is 18. Going to carry that 1 over. 1 add 9 is 10. 10 add 3 is 13. But I'm going to carry that first number, that first digit over and put it on top. So now I have 1 add 8 is 9. 9 add 2 is 11. Carry my comma down. So now I know that in February, he made $11,386. So I'm just going to draw another bracket, $11,386, which is the same amount as what he earned in March. Okay, so now I need to solve for M. I know my total that he made in January. I know my total he made in February. And now I know my total that he made in March. So I'm going to use my standard algorithm to solve for M by adding all these numbers together. So 11,386, 11,386, 8,999. Whew, big problem. So 6 add 6 is 12. So I'm just going to do this to help me remember. So now I'm adding 12 to 9. So 12 add 9 is 21. Okay, so same as we were doing over here, we're going to carry this first digit up to the top, take it away from the bottom. So now I have, I'm going to erase this so I don't get confused. Now I have 2 add 8. So 2 add 8 is 10. I'm just going to use some space over here to help me remember that. I got those two. 8 add 9 is 17. So I'm going to write that over here. Just cross them off. This is just to help me remember what I've already added. Then off to the side, I'm going to add 10 and 17, which is 27. So here's 27. But remember that first digit is taken off and is added to the top. So 2 add 3 is 5. 3 add 9 is 12. That is 17. So I'm going to take off that first digit and put it where? That's right, up at the top, okay? Now I have 1 add 1, 2, add 1, 3. So what is 3 plus 8? Oh, that's 11. Taking that first digit off, putting it up at the top. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to carry my comma. So it looks like for all 3 months, and I'm going to write this in a statement because that's what it's asking me to do, and I'm running out of space. I'm just going to put it down here. It looks like, how much did Scott earn all together during those 3 months? So all together, I'm going to write out my sentence, my statement for my answer. All together, Scott made $31,771 in those 3 months. Okay, the second part of my question is asking, is your answer reasonable? Is my answer reasonable? Well, let's think about it. If I am to round this number, 11,386, to the nearest 10,000, I could round it to 10,000. If I were to round it again, the same exact number that I made in March, I could round it to 10,000. And if I were to round this number for January that I made to the nearest 10,000, it would also be 10,000. So if I were to add all of those together, I get 30,000, which is close to the actual sum. So yes, my answer is reasonable because when it's rounded, the answer is accurate. And when I say accurate, that means that this rounded number is close to the true value, 31,771. All right.